What's going on, guys? We're just getting ready for our final preparations here to get ready to leave for our cruise that we're going to be taking here. I'm just actually filming this real quick. This is our first ever video that we're actually filming outside of my office, my desk. So you guys kind of get to see a little bit of the background of this. But I don't know how this audio is going to sound. I do not have the external mic on my GoPro set up right now. But I just realized I wasn't even staring at the camera. But if you guys are stoked on this, be sure to drop a like in the video. Show it some love and support. I don't know how this is going to come out with everything, but we're going to end up bringing either one big massive vlog of the whole cruise, or we're going to be doing multiple videos. I'm not too sure how it's going to get filmed, but we're going to cue a time lapse here of us heading to the port here, which we are getting ready to leave here shortly. So I'll see you guys here when we arrive at the port. So we arrived at the port. We got a beautiful view of the ship right away, and we were greeted by the terminal. We actually got lucky because booking this cruise last second, we actually got a very late embarkation time. So we rolled the dice and actually showed up early, and we're able to get on the ship pretty much immediately, which was really awesome. You don't have to wait around or anything for our actual true embarkation time. We were able to start enjoying the vacation as early as we could with it. And it's a beautiful sight walking through the gangway here. This is always an exciting moment, in a cruise especially. Hey guys, we just got on board MSC Seascape here, and we are checking out. I'm going to be doing a little room tour for you guys. Got a bunch of other shots of the ship already. We're going to keep on going out throughout some more, so if you guys are enjoying this, be sure to stick around here more in the video. But we're going to start things off. We got front entrance door here. Got our lovely bathroom in here. Hello. Actually quite a big bathroom. It's only our second cruise we've been on, and it is actually a little more spacious than our last cruise that we were on with one of Royal Caribbean ships. But it is pretty nice here, honestly. Like I said, we've done a little bit of exploring so far, checking some things out, and we were fortunate enough to actually get a balcony upgrade. We only did an interior room, just a guaranteed interior room, and we got super lucky in getting a balcony. We got some lovely storage in the closet here. You guys can see a bunch of shelving. We have not gotten our luggage quite yet. And your cruisers out there know it takes a little bit to get your luggage and everything, but a lot of space here actually in the closet. A lovely mirror here. Nice TV, couch to sit at, nice little desk area, and we got a beautiful view of the Miami sunset right now. Looking out at this, we got a nice view of the bridge up there and the lovely icon of the seas right up there, which actually sadly I was expecting to hopefully get a sail away on, sailing past it, but we're gonna miss that. So definitely excited for this. Really stoked to bring you guys some footage of this, and like I said, I got some good content already for you guys to enjoy, and we got a lot coming here for the next week coming up here, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. So as soon as we got on the ship, we were greeted with this beautiful promenade that when you enter the ship from the gangway, you walk in here. It's beautiful, full of glass, a couple bars to access right away, and it's a multi-story atrium area that they have live performances and everything at here on the stage. Which you guys can see, they have these beautiful glass stairs with the glass sidewalls, so you just get ultimate gorgeous views to look around. And great way to enter the ship, great way to start off the vacation and get things rolling from there.
So we continue walking around, looking around the ship. I think that is the best way to go about when you get on a ship, especially if you're unfamiliar with it. Just walk around, explore, especially if you're on early on. When you have not many people on the ship, it gives you free space, free access to a lot of area just to walk around and everything. Check everything out. You guys can see we passed by the chocolate bar there, which is really cool. We have some more shots of that later on. But we have all these cool little designs and trinkets that MSC has for the guests on board that you can purchase. You guys can see the little ship there. They got a bunch of little scents and stuff and some bags and stuff that you can purchase. And just really cool little stuff to walk around and check out. And I definitely recommend doing that. Like I said, it's a great way to do that early on. Just explore a little bit once you get on. Grab a drink, just relax yourself, begin your vacation. And always a good thing to do. We also then checked out the little jungle pool area, which again has just beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows on the deck. And we had the gorgeous Miami skyline to look at as we were sitting in port, just waiting to leave. This was still around like noon or so, which we had a depart time of around like 5 o'clock or so in the afternoon and the evening. But you guys can see this lovely jungle pool here that is great to just sit here. It has a beautiful retractable roof as well, that you can just sit here on. Even if it's a rainy day, they have the roof closed, so you can still enjoy it. But it's obviously wide open, like you're outside. If it is beautiful, sunny, like it is here at the start before we left the port. So we started walking around the buffet, which this is open for breakfast, lunch, dinner. So if you don't feel like going anywhere for specialty dining, whether that's in the morning, lunch, or dinner time, you can walk around here and check out. They got a wide variety of different foods for you to grab, like again, buffet style. So this is a great way to, especially start off the cruise. Again, this is another little trick to do, especially early on in the cruise. Start it off, grab some lunch if you're on early enough, especially when it's quiet. You got this lovely little bar there that has various cocktails, beers, and stuff to grab, bottles of water, soft drinks as well. We always have the dessert stand right here. You guys can see there's a bunch of sweet treats that those change out every day for what is available to you. But it is a beautiful buffet as well, for sure. Again, there's a lot of food choices to go from. You got, again, the even more choices here. We got some fresh fruits and everything, and more desserts, some cookies and brownies, cakes, all that fun stuff for you to enjoy and indulge on with your vacation. They also have a pizza buffet bar here as well, where they can custom make pizzas any time of the day as well. Even when the buffet is closed or your main dining room, your other restaurants are closed, they still have pizza there to offer. Plus, they had some fresh cut meat here, which was absolutely so tasty, so lovely. Another little hidden gem to the ship was this beautiful buffet area that was outside the back of the ship on deck 16 of it, where you have just absolutely gorgeous views looking around. It was a great way to start off our first lunch on the ship, and especially with the Miami skyline in the background. So perfect. Did not know that we had this on the ship, and it is so worth it. You also have what's called the Bridge of Sighs, which is just to my left here. It actually is a bridge that spans over between the two sides of the ship, looking over the adults-only solarium area, or not solarium, but adults-only pool and bar that is down below. But it is a glass walkway here you guys can see, and so cool, especially walking across, and it's a great place to go to for some amazing pictures, especially with the skyline in the background, or you're out at sea. Either way works. It's a great place to also watch a sunset as well. So we decided to head up top to deck 18, where the main attraction pool area is, where they have a lot of the like pool deck entertainment, stuff like that. We got bars over here, grabbing a lovely beer here to keep things rolling. There was another bar down below where that Bridge of Sighs is, or starts on the one side, and they only had certain beers for whatever reason. They didn't have like a full bar, but absolutely beautiful here. Lovely big pool deck and everything. They've got some loungers you can enjoy, or not loungers, but the day beds that you can enjoy right by the pool as well, and overlooking just a lot of the entertainments and everything on board. And then going up top as well leads to some of the water slides and stuff that the ship has to offer, and just absolutely beautiful. So getting into the ship a little further, this is on the same deck as the pool deck. This is kind of like the kids' pool area. It's like the kind of continuation of the jungle pool as well, where they have a couple of like kids' water slides. This is where you head up towards to get to the bigger water slides as well. And then we jumped in to the casino, went inside here, kind of exploring around a little bit, seeing what the casino had to offer, what games we wanted to possibly play here, which we did actually play some here later on in the cruise. little bit of fun, won a little bit of money, and then lost it. Not too lucky when it comes to the casinos, but definitely still cool. Love playing some, and got this cool staircase that looks down over 2 decks down below to some of the other lounge areas that is below the casino. And just continuing walking around exploring. There's a lot to explore, again, on a brand new ship that we were not familiar with. So it's always good to explore a little bit and kind of get familiar with it before you get into the meat and potatoes of the cruise itself. So they have this really cool little chocolate factory that's right on the boat here as well, that they produce a ton of different chocolates. They have a whole little bar and everything, along with like spiked hot chocolates and stuff like that, and a bunch of different chocolate candies. They even have these really cool chocolate ducks, which I just think are so cool, especially with the whole ducks kind of on cruise ships are a thing. And like, just look at all this delicious chocolate. It's just, ooh, so mouthwatering. They even have chocolate Olafs in the back there you guys can see, along with some other characters from movies. This is one of the many duty-free shops that they have on board the ship here as well, where you can get a bunch of different stuff. They have little stuffed animals, bags, lanyards, bracelets, all that fun little stuff to take home with you with your adventures here. If you ever come on board the ship, it's really cool, really pretty. Honestly, they even have some other different sale stuff, and even some GoPro accessories, which is really cool. And this is where the little couch was down below from the casino that we were looking down on. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is on board their sushi bar that you can come in here. You pay a little bit for some lunch, and you get unlimited sushi from the bar, from the little cart, or from the little, I guess like little tram, little conveyor belt, where the sushi just comes right across in front of you. You can pick off what you want to eat right away, and it's all made fresh here on the ship. And this is one of the bars, lounges that they have on the ship. It's, I believe, deck 7 it was on. They have different shows and stuff here at night, like piano stuff, guitar, saxophone bands and stuff, late night. Just come a little hang out, nice little chill bar to just hang out late at night and enjoy, relax a little bit with some of the shows going on. Coming out here, you obviously have the main promenade, walking around where you can access everything else in the ship. And just down the way, we have the sports bar on the same deck, which has a couple of slots machines, obviously a bunch of TVs for all your sports games and everything that they have going on at the time, and another bar, of course. Have these cool little loungers here in the corner. You can kind of have a private setting as well if you have a small little group, and then you have this really cool little sports court floor that you go out, that on the ramp you walk up to get out of it on the other exit. And just further down, they actually have a fully stocked wine bar that they have pretty much unlimited amounts of wine. And pretty much anything you could ask for, they have it here. Just gotta ask them for it. But it's so cool. Such a chill little place to hang out. We didn't actually spend a whole lot of time here, just kind of walking through it as it is kind of in the middle of the ship. But really cool just walking through and seeing it. And we're back outside again on one of the side decks that's on, I believe, deck 7 still, deck 8. That leads all around the side of the ship, where we actually head to the back of the ship towards the adults-only area hangout. And just checking everything out still. Obviously, walking around learning the ship is always the best thing to do, especially early on in the day. Definitely a good idea, like I said before, to do that when the ship is quieter. But you guys can see here we got a full bar and everything. Actually, that's right. That is the full ice cream and like desserts bar. We have the nice one of the adults-only pools looking over the back. But you guys can see all the sweet treats and everything. So delicious. You got ice creams, different candies, and all that fun stuff. And then the bar is just on the other side of this. One really cool thing about the ship too is they've got this beautiful walkway that goes up between the two adults only pools that goes all the way to the back of the ship. Obviously, you can go stand back here, get some great pictures, get some just gorgeous take in those gorgeous views of currently right now the Miami skyline. But they also have the back of the ship is just so beautiful. We have this beautiful glass wall that goes all the way up with the elevators there, which you guys will see here shortly. The elevators. I was taking a ride in the elevator, looking back at the ship. It is just honestly so gorgeous. I just love being on a ship like this. And moving inside here, this is another lounge that they have just off the adults pool area only. And this is where they have like karaoke, more bands, and just some fun hangout and stuff they have going on at night. Different games and stuff, trivia nights and stuff like that. Really cool. It's a little cramped though, that's one thing. And there's not a ton of seats, so it does fill up quick. So if you guys are ever on the ship, make sure to get to these shows early on because like I said, they do fill up really quick. And then moving inside here again, we've got a full-fledged arcade area with VR like F1 racing headset station. We've got a bunch of pinball machines, different arcade machines, and it's a lot of fun here if you guys especially have kids or anything like that are looking for something fun to play. They got some air hockey, a bunch of different car racing games, motorcycle racing games, pretty much anything you could think of, they have it. And just at this time, we got to be waving goodbye and saying goodbye to Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas as they were leaving the port, and we were just about getting ready to leave for us as well. Also on deck 20, they've got a basketball court, sports court. This is all up above, kind of by with the slide entrance. They've got the walkway of the net rope walkway, which is really cool. But you guys can see, like I said, they got basketball. They set up volleyball. They set up different courts and stuff for different entertainment throughout the day, especially on sea days to enjoy. And you guys can see also we've got another ship coming up here. We've got Carnival Horizon about to pass by us, which is really cool because this is actually the ship that we're going to be on here and coming up next month, which is really awesome to see it in person before we're going to be hopping on it.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no.
And this was honestly one of the coolest things to see Icon of the Seas in person. This is obviously Royal Caribbean's newest ship that is the world's biggest ship right now, which definitely is one of my bucket list ships to go on is now this with the Icon class ships because they are just so massive, so much fun. There's so many different activities. So it was so cool to see it in person because I wasn't a big fan of the look of the front of the ship, honestly, with the different design change on it. But seeing it in person, it's a whole different thing than you see it in pictures or videos. So it was really awesome to actually get a glimpse of this. And we weren't supposed to actually be passing by it. They were supposed to leave before us. But so that was really awesome to actually get a chance to see that. And after a little bit of sail away, just enjoying having a couple more drinks and everything, we ended up sitting in the hot tub on one of the outside wings for a little bit and started watching the sun go down a little bit before we got ready for dinner and everything.
I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll.
You guys just finished seeing that time lapse of us sitting in the hot tub chilling and watching the sun go down. It is freezing out. Holy crap. Did not think it was gonna be this cold, but we were back in the room getting ready for some dinner here. Probably gonna grab another drink. Had way too many drinks already, but we're enjoying this, having some fun. You guys can see just absolutely nothing but horizon on the sea. So beautiful. So stoked to be out here. Definitely excited for this.
So here's what the back elevator looks like at night, overlooking the back of the ship going up the glass wall, which I apologize for the reflection, but just absolutely so beautiful.
What's up, guys? Just closing out this day here. Just finished up our first day here on Seascape and just ate some good food and pretty damn tired here. So we're closing out, heading to bed, starting things fresh in the morning. So I'll see you guys then.
What's up, guys? Austin from the future here. Unfortunately, there was no audio recorded in this clip. I had a couple of clips that were like this. This is a brand new GoPro and some accessories I had with it, so I'm still getting used to all the functions of it. And I've got like an external mic that I try to plug in when we're doing dry stuff, but unfortunately, did not record any audio for this. But just kind of getting the morning started here, having some nice little coffee with a little bit of Bailey's mixed in it. Good way to start off the morning, but it's a little bit of a cloudy morning here on the ship and a little bit of choppy water from it, but we eventually run into a little bit of rain later on, which you guys will see. Here's just one of the many activities that they have going on. They have like dance training, they have like golf, cornhole, bag toss. They had like a really fun like find item throughout the ship. All throughout the week, they had a bunch more stuff that I'm forgetting even too, and just so much fun with all the little activities that they put on for everyone. Kids and adults are all welcome and encouraged to join. I know cruising's not for everyone, but holy crap, would you just look at these views? They're just honestly insane. You just honestly can't beat the wake of the boat, looking at that crystal blue water with it being aerated. And here we go, taking full advantage of our windy sea day that we had. Nothing else to do besides just some fun on some of the water slides, testing out what they are like for us, and just enjoying loving life on it.
actually really hurts.
We figured we'd test out some of the little rope climbing areas, rope bridges that the ship has on board. It's mainly kind of for kids, but there's some adults and stuff having some fun with it. We figured we'd check it out and see what it was like, but definitely a lot of fun. I definitely recommend checking it out if you guys are on board.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Here we have a nice little shot of of us going all the way down the elevators, the glass elevators during the day when you guys can actually get a better view of everything. So pretty, absolutely, just looking down at that. So something I didn't know is MSC is actually a partner with the Guinness World Records, and they have a bunch of stuff on board every cruise, and this is one of them. This part is like the first beginning phase of them trying to find some good talent for their competition later, and actually some attempts at earning these people's own Guinness World Record for these specific challenges, which is really cool to see this in person. And later on, we actually have the actual Guinness World testing competition.
Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go.
What's up, guys? We just finished up hanging out in the pool and everything. It's actually really good timing because we just getting ready for dinner here shortly and just started running into a little bit of a storm here. Kind of getting a little crappy out. It doesn't look that dark on camera, but it is raining. The decks are all wet and got a little storm. It's gotten pretty windy. The waves have picked up and everything, so definitely interesting.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
How you guys doing? Yeah, glad to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for us to be here playing for you. And it would be a pleasure for us also as well if you guys would sing with us, have fun with us, and dance with us. And if you haven't heard before, well, this is Margot.
And this is Marcelo. And together we are Duo Resolutions. We're going to be playing here every night. And every night is going to be different. Every night is a different decade of music. Tonight, we're playing 90s music, which is a very special decade for me as I grew up in the 90s. So, and this next song I would like to play, would like to start a set with, is by the band that I listened to as a little girl, and this is Black Eyed Peas. People die, children burning with being right. When you practice what you preach, won't you turn the other cheek? For the helpless, send some guidance from above. 'Cause people dying and be questioning, where is the love? The love.
So in the last shot you guys just saw, that was actually the birthday celebration that the main dining room staff actually does for anyone that has a birthday. And we just basically finished off the night with some dinner and hanging out in the club with the silent disco that they had going on. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, had a bunch of drinks that day and can't wait to get into tomorrow. So we'll see you guys here tomorrow in just a moment.
Good morning. Just getting started here this morning. It's a little bit of a late start for us, actually. We ended up staying up really late at the silent disco party last night at the club here on the ship, but we are docked here in beautiful Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and we are docked next to Adventure of the Seas. We're going to be heading out here. Unfortunately, I can't see anything in the town, but we're going to be heading out here in a minute. We're going to be grabbing some breakfast here from the buffet like we do every morning pretty much, and getting started. So I'm going to try to get as much for you guys as well as we can. I don't have anything planned for today, but certainly going to try to have some fun here, so we'll see what we can get into.
So starting off the morning, just how we do every morning with the buffet breakfast, filling up here before we head out, and it is a stormy day here. You guys can see it's cloudy, rainy. There's rain that's actually hanging over the mountain over there, and not really raining in the town, but it's like I said, it's a very stormy day. So we end up just hanging out here in the port and walking off the ship here. It's always so cool seeing how tall these ships are. Walking next to them, you just feel so tiny, like an ant, compared to the ship when you're right up tight to them. It's really cool. Walking up into the port, getting off the ship by the dock or by the pier, they've got this beautiful sign that you guys can take some pictures with from this port area. It's kind of like a central hub where you go off and do all of your excursions and anything you have. And we are very pleasantly surprised. There's a ton of shops. This was the biggest port that we have seen here yet so far. And not just in this cruise, but any of our cruises that we've done and the vacations and stuff traveling I've done outside of cruising. There's, like I said, a ton of shops. They actually have a full resort style pool and lazy river, which you guys are going to see here in just a moment, but it is absolutely beautiful here. This is by far one of our favorite ports here that we have seen now to date. So scattered all around the port, they also have these absolutely beautiful macaw parrots that they've got posts set up everywhere for people to interact with and have them sit on you and just kind of look at and play with them a little bit. And they are so just majestic, beautiful animals to watch. When we first got to the port, we had no idea that this whole resort-style pool and lazy river and everything was actually included with being at the port. So you don't have to pay anything or anything like that. This is all free and open to the public when you arrive here by boat, and so cool. So we got suited up, booted up, and we were going to enjoy a ride on the lazy river and just relax a little bit instead of walking around.
See ya. Bye. Have a great time.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
Really cool thing too, they even have a flow rider. If any of you guys have been on one of these before, they are an absolute blast. And unfortunately, I was a little sad I wasn't able to get on this one here today, but definitely would have loved to because we don't have one on the ship, on board the ship. And one of my favorite things on royal ships to do. Really cool thing too, they have this beautiful swim-up bar, tiki bar in this massive lagoon-style, resort-style pool that is, again, all free and open to the public when they're there by boat. So after a decent amount of time in the sun, enjoying the lazy river and the pool for a bit, we decided to head back to the ship, grab some lunch, and just enjoy the ship a little bit, being a little bit quieter, which, funny enough, we actually ended up having to go back to the ship to get our suits because we didn't realize that all that stuff was included. So that's why you guys can see so many people heading out, and we're the only few people heading in. But again, this was before we headed back out to actually get in the pool and enjoy the lazy river.
That is a wrap on our first port. We're heading out and heading over to San Juan here tomorrow. We're going to pick things up. We're going to finish things off tonight, but with some more footage. But that's going to be it for Puerto Plata in Dominican. But I'm super stoked to be heading over to San Juan, so I'll catch you guys there. welcome to beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's actually the afternoon here. I'm doing this intro after we walk through most of the city and everything. I got some amazing footage for you guys, so I'm super stoked. I was honestly really excited to show up here and get some footage of this and just walk the town by ourselves, because I've never been here before. Brand new country, brand new port, and everything is absolutely beautiful. I didn't intro this video this morning because it was actually raining pretty hard, so there really wasn't too much to see. I really want to get a good time lapse for you guys of us coming into port here, and unfortunately it was super crappy and you couldn't really see anything. So it is absolutely gorgeous here now. It's getting a little bit sunny. I think we're actually gonna head back out, so I'm gonna try to maybe get a little more footage for you guys. But it's been absolutely amazing, and like I said, this has been such a fun experience to walk through. We got to walk through one of the forts here on the point, really awesome lighthouse and everything. So like I said, I'm really excited to bring you guys that footage for that. So if you guys are excited for that, be sure to stick around, and thank you all very much for watching.
So walking on the ship, you guys can see what I was talking about. It was raining pretty good. It didn't last very long, honestly. It was only about 5-10 minutes since when we left the ship that it was raining, but it's definitely wet enough. So grabbed some ponchos that they were handing out for us and helped out a little bit. But it's a little bit miserable with the weather, but nothing too bad that we're not gonna trek through. Especially being here, we're gonna make the most of it. Getting off the ship, we honestly really weren't too sure what to expect with this, and like I said, we've never been to San Juan, never been to the port or anything, so it's absolutely beautiful to see it in person. And there's just so much history and architecture that is so pretty here. Absolutely, so stoked to be here, and was an amazing day. Definitely well worth going. I don't know if it'd be worth spending a whole week, but there's a ton of different shops and everything through Old San Juan, which is just absolutely beautiful. And there's so much, like I said, history to this and to explore that you guys can do. There's, again, forts everywhere. There's, like you guys can see here, we've got an old wall, which is part of the original wall that was put up to defend the border of San Juan from the coast, which is just absolutely amazing to see it. This is still standing today. It is truly a testament of time to the construction and the ways that they built things to secure their borders back in the day when they needed to. So in like one of the town squares, they've got this really cool fountain here as well with this statue off to the right, which you guys will see in just a moment, of a guy sitting on the bench, which we didn't actually get too close because there was a guy sitting on the bench already. And there's a ton of pigeons that were surrounding this. You guys will see in just a moment. There was like 100 surrounding this lady there that we got in a shot later on, but you guys can see there's pigeons just sitting everywhere on this. And like I said, we got a nice little shot of a bunch of pigeons being fed from this person that was giving out, I believe it was bread. But so cool to see all that. You guys can see there's just so much history to this area. The cobblestone roads, all the different architecture, the buildings, the colors, and everything it has to offer, and the beautiful coastline that you guys see pretty much everywhere. I mean, it's not that big of an island or San Juan's not that big of an island, and you guys can see we're walking towards the fort. They had this really weird, like, I don't know what kind of like wood column type of thing that was, but like I said, you guys can see we're walking towards this fort, which we end up walking all the way up to and kind of around it a little bit. It is so absolutely gorgeous and just so cool to see what things are like back then, and the way that the way of life is for the people that live in Puerto Rico. It's definitely interesting to see. Walking up towards this fort is just absolutely insane, seeing it, getting up close with it, and how it's stood to the test of time as well. And one really cool thing too is this is actually called a dry moat that goes all the way around here. So this is actually like just a defense area. So if someone would try to attack inside the fort, they would have to actually get through and try to climb up these walls before they even could get inside at all. Through that. So they didn't have water or anything in through there, which is really interesting because typically when you think of a moat, you think of having a water supply or like a lake or river, or I guess it's called a moat, running all the way around the structure.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. What's left? The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the highways, and on we'll
Waterfall back there.
National Hurricane. We got a collar on.
They make flower pots for cat houses, basically.
The funny thing too, if you ever go walking around San Juan, you'll most certainly almost guarantee you'll see some wild cats and cats that have collars and have homes that live throughout the city. And for whatever reason, this cat just posted up here in the middle of the road and just decided not to move, even with a car coming. He was like, "Nope, this is where I end my life. I'm just gonna post up here. If you want to hit me, just hit me." But we look back, he was okay. He walked back underneath the car after, walked underneath that Jeep that was parked next to him. But just really weird that, see, you guys can see this car that passed by right now, but just very weird that he just posted up there and just was staring right down the road, looking at the car coming towards him.
Miss a beat, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
And of course, every trip can't be complete without a coffee run. And they actually had some different key lime coffees there at the Starbucks. So we figured we had to stop in and try one out and see what it's like. Which I can report, the coffee tasted pretty good. Didn't really taste like super like key lime pie or anything like that, but it wasn't too bad. And then we came across this Can-Am side-by-side that was just running down the road, blaring their music. Pretty cool. Supposedly this is like a famous staircase, and I still have yet to find out what it is. So I'm not too sure with that, but it was pretty cool to see. Still, nonetheless, really cool coloring on it. And we started walking around. This was our second trip out, actually. And started walking around a little bit outside of like the old San Juan area, and there's a bunch of like monuments, statues. There's this beautiful police monument here, and there's so much of it that's just redone and looks absolutely beautiful with all the fountains and everything, and just memorials to the people that have lost their lives throughout the years between their police enforcement and the military. And you guys can see another social media influencer in the wild. This was something really cool to see. This is Puerto Rico's, I believe, their country's capital or state, either that or their state capital, or however they do that over there. But it was really cool to see. It's under construction, under renovation. We got to see some of these cool statues of Roosevelt and Truman there posted up out front, which is just absolutely so cool to see. One cool thing too is we came across this bell, which I don't know much of the history of San Juan or Puerto Rico. I'm assuming it has something to do with like our nation, United States, like the Grand Bell and the original bell in, from the 1700s. So I'm not too sure. I tried walking around a little bit to see if I could get some information from it, but I couldn't really find out too much of it, especially we didn't have data at the time on our phones. After walking around all morning, we decided to start making our way back towards the ship, and of course, we couldn't turn up this or pass up this opportunity to get a nice picture in front of the ship with the I Heart Puerto Rico sign here in the foreground of it, which is really cool, really awesome. Didn't realize that they even had this, so definitely needed to get a picture with this.
Try and make sure we break a Guinness World Record. If we do that, then everybody here in the room tonight needs to erupt. You've got to make as much noise as possible. So let's just practice. Imagine we've just given away a Guinness World Record certificate. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? Ready, Jason? Okay, you'll go on the countdown. Good luck.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Give them lots of support and encouragement. Remember, there is 50 metres of rope. Will we see a new Guinness World Record tonight? Keep going, Jason. This is very close. Very close, Jason. Keep it going. You got this. Come on, Jason. Almost there. And stop there, referee. Wow, wow, wow. Give him a huge round of applause.
Most balls thrown in a bucket. 60 seconds on the clock. Challenger wears a bucket on the head. Audience throw balls at the bucket from at least 3 meters. Only balls in the bucket count.
Okay, let's meet our final challenger for Guinness World Records. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Diego.
And where are you from, Diego?
From Chile, Santiago.
Diego from Chile. Now, Diego, do you understand the rules?
Yeah.
Okay, audience, you've all now been given some coloured balls down the outside edge of the dance floor. Now, this is at least 3 meters between you and Diego. You will have 60 seconds to throw those balls into this plastic bucket. Now, Diego, the only rule for you is your feet must be behind this white line at all times. You can crouch down, you can turn your body, but you cannot move your feet, okay? Now, if the balls miss the bucket and they are returned back to you by our coaching staff, then you are more than welcome to come onto the dance floor, but you have to go behind the line again before you throw it again. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay then, well, if everyone's ready, you can do that, of course. Yeah, you just don't move your feet, exactly. Okay? So, it's time to play. Referee, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Diego, are you ready?
Yeah!
Very good. Okay, then you'll get Diego a Guinness World Record certificate.
3, 2, 1,
go!
There you go there, your time has now started. Don't worry if the balls miss, we're going to get them to you as quickly as possible and then keep throwing again. Just remember, you have to go behind the line. The referee's got a close eye on you, and if she spots your feet over the line, just like that, you'll hear the whistle. So keep on going, keep on going. Looking good so far. This is very, very good, actually. Okay, behind the line, Brazilian t-shirts, a bit further forward, okay? So keep it going, keep it going. Very, very good. Your time is just under 30 seconds remaining. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds, Diego. Everybody else, when it gets to 10, give us a countdown. Are you ready? Here comes the countdown. Audience, 10. 5. Stop throwing. Okay then, stop what you're doing. Well done, everybody. Good work. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Diego. Wow. The Guinness World Record that was set on MSC Seascape was 16.1 seconds. Jason, although the screen said 19 seconds, the referee counted 17:01. You were 1 second off the Guinness World Record. Give him a big round of applause. So close. Very, very good. Okay. Diego, with the help of the audience, were you the best of the week, the best of the ship, or a Guinness World Record holder? Let's find out. You were the best of the ship. Well done to you, Diego. You set the ship record. You also get a prize. Sadly, no certificates this evening, but I think you'll all agree they've all done very, very well. We almost got there. Please, ladies and gentlemen, give them all a round of applause.
And this is where we wrap up the night, just finishing up the Guinness World Record performance. This was their dress in white nighttime little dance party. So we're going to catch you guys up here tomorrow when we're in St. Thomas.
Good morning, guys. We are in beautiful St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands, I believe. But we just had some breakfast at the buffet. We were about to head out here today, and I'm going to get some pretty good shots for you guys, I feel like. I think we're going to be doing the gondola going up the mountain, I believe. But it is absolutely gorgeous here. I'm definitely excited for today. It's actually one of our best days as far as weather too. So that is going to be so much fun. But we're going to get things rolling.
So we made our way off the ship and headed into the port with the little whole shopping district, which we knew we were going to be coming back here to do a little bit of shopping, walking around, taking a look at what the port had to offer, because we've actually been here once before, and all these shops were closed down because unfortunately we were the only boat in port last time we were here, and now there's 5 different boats here total between the 2 different ports. So we were making our way over towards where the gondola is and getting ready to head up the mountain over there to have a fun excursion with that and seeing what this whole port looks like from above, which is really exciting. So we took the about 5-minute gondola ride up to the top of the mountain, and this is what we were left with this gorgeous view of the port that we were close by, and there's another port far off in the distance over there that is in St. Thomas as well. But look at these views. They're just absolutely stunning. Everywhere you look, you see mountains, water, you hear the birds chirping, the geese squawking, and you got all the boats in the harbor as well, and all the houses on the hills, and just seeing some of the houses that are on the actual sides of the hills is just amazing, and the kinds of life that you would think that these people have is just insane. So it's so pretty to see and so cool. So we made our way back down the gondola, or taking the about 5-minute gondola ride down the mountain as well. After sitting up there for quite a while, honestly, we were chatting with somebody and just looking around and taking in all the views, and of course heading to the little local tiki bar that's right here next to the port, the Rum Hut. If you guys are ever in St. Thomas and over at this port, definitely recommend. They have some great drinks and some pretty decent prices as well for them.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
After a couple more drinks here at the Rum Hut, they have some really good local beers and everything as well, and some local liquors that they brew right on the island and distill. But we went through some of the shops. One of these shops here, you guys can see, they had some the cutest little shot glasses, espresso glasses that are almost like little tumbler type mugs, and that kind of Yeti style mugs, and they're just so cool, so cute. Thought had to film these and show you guys.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So after walking through probably 20, 30 different shops, we decided it was time to head back to the ship. We've been out for long enough in the sun, and get some lunch here at the buffet, and head in for maybe another drink or so on the ship, and start hanging out by the pool and just relaxing a little bit here again.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to
So I just had to film a little bit more of this for you guys, because all I filmed before in the buffet was the breakfast and dinner here, but this was their lunch offerings that they had, a bunch of desserts, of course their pizza bar that they have going all the time, and a bunch of different other options for you guys. Pretty much for any of your liking, there's something for you to enjoy.
and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
Hey guys, we just finally got back in from exploring in St. Thomas. Just got back from some lunch in the buffet, and we just came back to our cabin to find this. It's the first one that our cabin attendant actually has done for us, and It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love that. Definitely always really cool to get these on ships.
So I know, very random and weird, but I just had to film this. This is actually the view from one of the men's rooms here, from one of the stalls, just looking out, and it is so beautiful. But we decided to head back up to the pool deck and just take in more of these beautiful, gorgeous views of the whole area in the Bay of St. Thomas here, looking at all the mountains in the background and everything, just so beautiful. So that is a wrap on our last port here for this cruise, other than head back to Miami. We're taking off, leaving port from St. Thomas, and we get a couple days at sea to kick back and enjoy and relax and have some drinks and just have some fun enjoying some of the ship.
What's up, guys? We are just finishing up our last day here. We're actually heading back to Miami here. We got 2 days at sea up ahead of us. So I'm gonna try and bring probably some footage here. I don't know what we're gonna actually have, but we've just been chilling out here the rest of the day after St. Thomas. I know it's a little dark here. You guys probably can't really see real well, but like I said, I'm gonna try to bring some footage here. We'll see where things go in the next couple days, but like I said, we got 2 days at sea, and then we've got our morning, I guess here, it's Wednesday now, and we just embark on Saturday, but it is really dark out there. Can't really see anything. We were just cruising along. It is completely dark out, heading back towards Miami, but like I said, we got a couple days at sea ahead of us, so we're gonna see what we bring for us for the video, and we'll see where things go from there. Alright guys, we are dinner ready. A little drunk.
That is a wrap, guys. We just finished up my girlfriend's dinner birthday, and we are hanging out on the pool deck again with the another themed dance party that we got going on here for finishing up our last night here after leaving St. Thomas. But I will see you guys here in the morning. All right, guys, and that is a wrap. That we honestly didn't do a whole lot the last 2 days at sea, so I just want to thank each and every one of you, especially if you made it to the end of this video, for watching this and supporting the channel and everything. This was so much fun bringing editing, recording these videos, editing them, and bringing them to you guys. And I know this is going to end up being one big vlog for this, but I definitely want to do more of this in the future. We've got our cruise coming up next month, which I'm definitely going to be filming some on as well to bring you guys. But like I said, this has been an absolute blast, and I can't wait to bring more of these these types of videos for you guys here in the future, because this has been so much fun. But like I said, I just want to thank each and every one of you for making it this far in the video and watching it, and all the likes, comments, subscribes, and everything. It just means so much. So thank you all very much. I will see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.